Hello everyone, Absent Friend here, and we're back at the gaming table with our next solo match with Yzma. Now, Yzma is a challenge to do solo mode. I may have come up with a good way of doing it, and you guys are going to see me attempt this for the very first time. I was thinking about this, setting up for this, thinking how in the world am I going to do the fate actions. I've done solo mode with Yzma before, but and I did it the way it was supposed to be done as far as, you know, the separate fate decks and everything. But when you fate as Yzma, you have to You have to, when you get fated, the Fator will look at the entire fate deck of each location, and then will play whatever card they want that is the most devastating. However, with if I'm the Fator, I will see what's in that fate deck, and I'll know where Cusco is unfairly. Right? Alright, so the way I did it before was if I fated myself and I saw Cusco in there, or anything else for that matter, I did not play him until I knew he was there. And even then that kind of gave me an unfair advantage. So I've come up with something else, and we're going to try it, and we're going to see how it works out. It may blow up in my face, but we'll see. I'm just going to make a regular fate deck, and I will be fated as normal, 2 cards revealed, and the Fator can play any hero anywhere they want, and instead of just having to play them at that location. And if I play after them, or excuse me, if I play Eavesdrop, then I will look at the top 4 cards of the fate deck, whatever they might be, and then put them back. If I play after them, then I will, you know, do what it says, but with the top 4 cards, and play all the heroes, and then I will play them to the same location. So yeah, I'm already seeing how that's not going to work, because if I do Eavesdrop, I'll get to see those 4 cards, but by the time I get to play after them, they'll probably be gone. So I don't know. I guess I could put them back in any order. That would work. Then the only other solution would be to make the 4 decks as usual, and then when someone fates me, is just to pull the 4 cards out and just pick one at random and play it. Whatever it is, it's what it is, and I won't see it. And if it's on the run, then put it back, but then I'll know where it is. I know. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll do the deck as normal, and if I draw on the run, I will reshuffle all these decks back together. Just like the card says to do anyway, including on the run. That will only be played and discarded if it does it with Cusco. Everything else is fair game. I think that's really the only way to do it properly. Alright, because anybody who plays Yzma against Yzma, if you see on the run in that fate card pile, yeah, you're not going to play it. You're going to know exactly where it is and play it when the time is right. Alright, so let's see what happens. I hope there's enough room here for y'all to see both these decks and the cards that I end up playing up here. We shall see. Alright, so... Oh look, Kronk right away. How about that? Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's just jump right in. We're gonna go here. Game 3 and 4-3. We're just gonna play Kronk. At least there he can kind of move around if he needs to. And we're going to discard you And I hate discarding these guys, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Maybe I'll get the dagger. Okay. That was turn 1. Oh, good. Keeping that so I can move him around. Excuse me. Alright, well, now that I have more Imperial Guards, let's go ahead and play them. Gain 2, pay 2, and we'll play some Imperial Guards. I'll put them... Actually, I'll put them there. No. There we go. This is turn 2. Alright, and I can't discard, but that's okay. Alright, so now here comes my first fate action. Let's see what happens. We're going to... Oh, draw back into 4. There we go. See, there's an after them. Alright, but I'm going to use my superiority. So I get to pick the deck. And since Kronk is here, let's go ahead and do this one. And... Oh, let's just shuffle them up. How about that? Even though they've already been shuffled. Let's just shuffle, 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 shuffle. And whatever the first one is, gets played. Beware the groove. Well, there aren't any. So we're just going to put that back. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay. See, that's another thing. You wouldn't normally play that either. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. This may not work out very well. Okay, let's try it this way. What if I drew 2? No. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to look at every one of them and play the worst one. But I won't be allowed to play after them if Kuzco happens to be in there. I will not be able to play... No. Yeah, I won't be able to play after them until I eavesdrop them. How about that? Oh, I know. Okay, so what was that? That was Beware the Groove? Okay, so let's pretend I got a hero, and let's just shuffle 2 decks together. How about that? Even though nobody knows what's in any of them. Let's just do it that way. If I can't do the hero part, I can at least do the other part. So... Now we'll mess things up, right? Alright, there we go. I think we got it figured out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh good, there's the dagger. Alright, moving on. Turn 3, we're gonna go back here. Gain 3, and for 1, I'm gonna put this dagger onto Kronk. And... You know what? This may blow up in my face, but let's do it anyway. For 1, after them, or actually let me put it here, show you I'm playing it. And... Wrong lever! Rounded up, so goodbye. Okay, and these guys get played, and that goes back. Okay, so every time she goes there, she loses 2 power. I'm gonna try to put these cards to where y'all can still see what I'm doing here. Can y'all still see that? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Alright. So that was my first card. Or no, I played both cards. What am I doing? Alrighty. Turn 4. Back up to 4. Oh look, there's Eavesdrop. Okay, good. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go ahead and Kronko's gonna take out that dude, and then we're going to for game 2, and then pay 2 to play Eavesdrop, and since he's not in here, let's look in here. Nope, but there's that. Okay, well, I know this is... both of these middle decks are safe to play Smash It with a Hammer. If I get one. Alright, and then I can move Imperial Guards, but I'm not gonna. I can move Kronk too, but I'm not gonna. Alright, but I just got a superiority. And we're gonna play it before I get faded. So they're going to play this deck, because I already know what's in there. Beware of the Groove. Alright, so now I'm actually playing it properly. So they're just gonna put Tipo back, and they're going to shuffle this deck, since they know I looked at it, and this deck. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to be the best method. So whatever I draw, whether it can be played or not, I'll do what it says, even if I can't play it fully. The only way I can do this without getting knowledge that I shouldn't have. Alright, so there's that. Okay. Oh, we're done with this. Turn 5. Oh, well this is a good thing to have too. Well, that stinks. What shall we do? Well, let's go ahead. This isn't giving me anything. So we're going to gain 1. We're going to discard these 2 things. And, actually, let's discard. Instead of discarding that, I'm going to discard this. Okay. And that's the end of that turn. Oh, goody. Another eavesdrop and an afternoon. Back to back. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, turn 6. Okay, let's go over here. She's dead. And then, gain 2. And then for that 2, we're going to play eavesdrop again. And let's just see what's over here. There he is. He's there. He's right there. But here's the bad thing. Now that I'm the Fedor, I know that too. So I don't know. Well, even if the Fedor knows he's there, the Fedor's not going to play him anyway. So yeah. Alright. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay. Speaking of fading. Alright. Well. Okay, so fading, we're just gonna do this one. No, actually, if I was the fader, and I know I would be looking at what they looked at, so I would pick this one myself. Alright, so let's just, I know we just shuffled it, but let's just do it anyway for fairness sake. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And boom. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Now, we already know what's in here. So, more than likely they would have played this, or Bucky. But since Kuzco got drawn, and let's say I didn't know this, then, okay, yeah. So since I already knew what was in here, let's just go and do it properly. Alright, so... yeah, let's do the Path of Righteousness. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. If I've eavesdropped on it, then that would be the best way to do it. And normally, if I was fading Yzma and I saw she eavesdropped a thing, yeah, I'd be watching that poker face, and then I would be fading out of that deck too, just to see what's in there. Okay, so that'll work. So if I have eavesdropped on it, I'll go and look at the whole thing. If I have not, I'll just draw a random one. So there we go. Turn 7. I can go back here now and play 2 cards. Okay, so for my first card, I'm going to play After Them. That wrong lever, I have no power. So, and then there we go. And then discard. Oh, whoops. Don't need to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and discard that because it's not gonna be, I don't need it anymore. And okay, turn 8. Boom. Move him. Gain 2 power. He gains the power from moving. I'm gonna go ahead and play for 0, the Path That Rocks. And this guy goes bye-bye. So there we go. Now. Yeah. Okay. So, that was short and sweet, wasn't it, folks? I mean, she can be pretty quick sometimes if she gets the cards in the right place. But yeah, not being able, or the fate, solo and fading and stuff with her can be very, very tricky. So, yeah, the only other course of action would be to do it properly. And if she hasn't, if Yzma has not eavesdropped in that deck, then to shuffle every time you're done, like reshuffle them and redraw them out. But that would suck even more for the fader as well. So I don't know. I really don't know what the right way to do it is. I tell you what, how much time have I used? How long have we gone? Let's see. 17 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't want to set it up again. I tell you what, I will do another solo match with her, another solo episode, and I will try a different way of fading, and see if it works out better. This time, I think it worked out just fine the way it did, because the first time I faded, I did it randomly, and I got this, and then I reshuffled, and then I did after them myself, and I got that, and then I did an eavesdrop 2 different times and found Cusco that way. So really, actually, I did it properly. So yeah, I don't really see a need to do that again, honestly. I think I did it the best possible way I think it can be done, solo mode. I will say this, Yzma is probably not the best to solo mode with, but if you do want to practice with her, this might be the best way to do it. If there's any other way, I can't really think of any. If y'all can think of a better way to solo mode Yzma, at least for the fading part of it, please let me know in the comments, and I will be more than happy if there's a better way to do it. If I just did it in a way that was completely off and I should redo it, please let me know. And if I, I will always take my comments into consideration. I can't promise I'll do everything that y'all say, but I'll think about it, and if it's worthy of doing, I'll do it. So just let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this Yzma solo match, and if there's a better way to do it, I am all ears. In the meantime, this is your absent friend, signing off.